Hi guys, JB and Minot here, and today I'm going to review a quick first impression of LittleBigPlanet Vita. Okay, how I came across this game. This game wasn't supposed to be released until tomorrow, but I was looking on IGN about half a month ago, and I noticed they said they had an article about how the game's street date was broken for the LittleBigPlanet Vita. So I read the article. I figured it was some obscure store that, you know, didn't know any better, but it turns out it was GameStop. So I called up I checked my local GameStop on the internet, and sure enough, all of them had copies available. So I called my local GameStop, and I made sure that they can actually sell them, because, you know, if those guys break the street date, that's a fireable offense. I don't want anyone to get fired so I can play a stupid game. But anyway, it's not a stupid game, but so I called them. They said it was available. So a half hour later, before a half hour later, I jumped in the shower, got ready to go to work, got all the stuff I need for work, and I headed out to go and get the game, and got it that night. Okay, first of all, overall, it's an excellent game. Okay, and I'll tell you why. I had the LittleBigPlanet. I never played LittleBigPlanet for the PS3. I don't know why, but you know, I don't play my consoles like I should. They sit around mostly collecting dust. Once in a while I get to them. I will get to it someday. But anyhow, I got the LittleBigPlanet for the PSP, and it just didn't really grab me. You know, I played it for a little while, but it's like, you know, just another platformer, decent platformer. But for some reason, this game grabbed me. I don't know what. Well, I know what it is. Let's talk about the good things first. The graphics. The graphics in this game are fantastic. It's like playing a live-action game with a few CG characters thrown in. I mean, it looks like live-action. It doesn't look like a video game. It looks like live-action. You're playing it, to me. And I thought that was great. The music is quirky and brilliant. It's just a beautiful game, graphically and musically and whatnot. And I just love it. The second thing, there are loads of replay value. There's a story mode in here, and there is no way you're going to get everything. You're going to collect everything, because you collect a bunch of little bubbles in there, and there's no way you're going to collect all that stuff during the story mode at first, unless you're a total badass. You might do it, but other than that, unless you're a badass, you're going to have to play the game again to get everything, to collect everything, if you're a collector kind of guy. And it does make you want to go back in and collect all the stuff. So there's lots of replay value for that. Third, there are lots of mini-games. Very good mini-games. Yes, there are some crappy mini-games, but there are some very good puzzle-type mini-games that I love. Those games, you know, maybe they ought to come out, this company, Tarsier, you know, ought to come out with a game, with a collection of mini-games for the PSP, because some of those games are really, really good, and some of them, you know, I don't know how many levels they all are, but I know there are at least 10 levels for each one. Now, if they go beyond that, well, you know, I don't know, but because I didn't get that far yet. But I opened up all the mini games, and they're very good. Some of them, most of them, are very good games. So there's that. Let's see what else. It's addictive and it's fun. Now I'll go over some of the bad stuff. Some of the bad stuff. Some of the functions you have to do, the basic functions like jumping and grabbing onto things with a grapple hook. It feels like you got to have all 10 fingers to use. You know, you got to hold the R for the hook or line, or to grab whatever your up top thing you have to swing. You have to hold the X button to jump at the same time, and you have to twirl the left analog stick just right to get it to swing. And sometimes it's very, very touchy, but and you know, I don't see how a little kid can really enjoy the game. I don't see how kids would have the dexterity to play a game like this, but you know, I don't know much about kids today, so they could be different. Okay, some of the buttons are too close to each other. There's this one button called Pop It button. It's a square button, and you pop that button to change into different costumes, and it grabs stickers. Sometimes in some of the parts of the game, you collect stickers throughout the game, and you have to put a sticker just so on certain areas. Well, maybe if they had only made that function available in a place where you could put the sticker, then that might have worked a little better. Okay, the third function, the touch controls. There's a lot of touching in this game, touch controls. Some of the touch controls work like a charm. Others are kind of sticky, especially the ones where you have to grab a spring and pull it down so he can jump. Sometimes those just don't cooperate the way they should. I think they should learn more about touch control from Nintendo, but you know, it takes a little bit of getting used to. You have to do it real carefully, and it just feels like I'm sitting there poking at it, trying to get it to bounce up. Okay, and one last thing, the gyroscope controls. I didn't care for the gyro controls, and it feels like Sony shoehorns a lot of these extra functions in there in the game just to show off their what the PS Vita can do. And it's really unnecessary as far as I'm concerned. It would have been a great platformer in and of itself. Okay, overall, the game is 40 bucks at any GameStop. It's an outstanding game. If you like Little Big Player, you'll love this game. I haven't gone in any of the downloadable content yet. Haven't seen any of the user creator stuff yet. I heard those are fantastic, but I'll have to check those out. But overall, if you're a Little Big Planet fan, you can't go wrong with this game. I love it, and I'm still playing it, and it's a fantastic game. Okay, that's my review for Little Big Planet. Tell me what you think. Go ahead and Twitter me at JB and Minot, and let me know what you think. I think this is my first review for the Vita. It's been my first review for a long time. I think it's been my first review face-to-face with you, so I'm looking forward to hearing from you. In the meantime, you guys have a great week, and God bless you. Bye-bye.